if we had drawn a line in the sand and say, hey, man, what do we do? A man with balls in here showering with women, competing against women. We got women out here making sacrifices we're not willing to make. Men and women are not the same. Quit playing this game. I'm not going along with this insanity. Black people were getting treated the way these young women are getting treated, being treated unfairly, being exploited. When the civil rights movement was going on, and when white people would stand up and say, hey man, treat these people right. Let them vote. Give them their full U.S. citizenship. They called them nigger lovers. This alphabet mafia crap, this transgender insanity. And do I have sympathy for them? Absolutely. They're confused. But Sage Steele and Samantha Ponder, two titans of the media, two heavyweights at ESPN, they sacrificed their jobs and their careers to stand up for women, to stand up for little girls, so that women would have a safe place and a safe space to compete in sports. They wouldn't back down on this issue. What happened to Sage Steele? ESPN cut bait with her. What happened to Samantha Ponder? ESPN cuts bait with her. Because they wouldn't bow to the LGBTQIA plus transgender insanity. These women, Sage Steele, Samantha Ponder, they're John Carlos and Tommy Smith. Anybody remember, is it 64 or 68 Olympics? I'm old, I can't remember. All this stuff, too much stuff has happened in my lifetime. But they're John Carlos and Tommy Smith. And they paid the ultimate price for standing their ground on this issue. Let's keep these spaces safe for women to compete. Let's lean in to, and again, they weren't calling these names, they weren't thinking this, but we want to create more Caitlin Clarks. We want to create more Aaliyah Bostons. We want to create more Kelsey Mitchells. We want to create more Riley Gaineses. We want to create more great women athletes and competitors. We don't want men over here in this space. This is common sense. They stood their ground and their careers, million-dollar careers at ESPN, got killed over it. And I look at Sage Steele and Samantha Ponder, and this is where I do get emotional because I just think about the cowardice of men. These, Sage is divorced now, but Samantha Ponder, they got kids, just like you got kids. And they stood their ground and dealt with the economic repercussions because they have a pair, and how little conviction we have. Biblical decision. And so we got women out here on the front lines instead of us. And this goes, now I'm pointing out these four in particular: Riley Gaines, Caitlin Clark, Sage Steele, Samantha Ponder. But I honestly think all the time about all these other women that are out here on the front lines of these issues. Allie Beth Stuckey, Sarah Gonzalez. I'm going to say it, and I'm sorry that she took money from Russia, but Lauren Chen, I wish you hadn't taken the money from Russia. If you did, Lauren, I still love you, but damn it, I loved you. And I love all these women. They got a pair. They have actual conviction. They're willing to sacrifice for what's right. I'm going to call a name that'll get me into trouble, but I'm just sorry. It's real. It's what I think. It's why, Isabella Moody, I'm going to continue to follow you. Some of the stuff you say I don't like, but damn it, you got a pair. You got convictions. That's where I'm at with it. I will, any of them that got convictions, any of them willing to stand up and do what men should be doing, I got your back. It's embarrassing what we as men, it should have never come to this. Now we got little 18, 19, 20-year-old kids in the Rocky Mountains showing bigger balls than men. This cis rights movement is important. And when I think about where I'm at with it, on the whole, and I don't want to I'm no sort of hero. I'm a disgusting, immoral idiot. Not put myself on a pedestal. But I'm going to say this, that you'll hear me today in this, and, obviously Sage Steele is half black, half white, but people are going to hear me caping up for these white women. And, oh, you sellout. You love them snow bunnies. Say it all, because it's no different. And get ready for the bleep button. And if you got sensitive ears, tune out. So if y'all want to call me a hunky lover, a cracker lover, a snow bunny lover, I don't care. I'm standing up for what's right. And everybody knows it's right. But their confusion is because the country has become so secular and walked away from a biblical worldview. And we've embraced, hey, whatever you think, whatever you feel, that's the reality, that's truth. Let's be honest, the insurance model is broken. Crowd Health puts your health care back in your hands. Use the promo code FEARLESS at joincrowdhealth.com. That's joincrowdhealth.com, promo code FEARLESS. This is so much bigger than sports, what's going on here with this civil rights movement. We finally have something that is making people stand up. I'm embarrassed that it's primarily women and that men are running for cover and that men are doing everything to protect their check. And but I do think this is the movement that could save America. That's why, man, you women what you're doing is awesome. And any way that I can support you, I have your back. I'm sick and I'm pissed off at those of us that we have to run in behind women and their courage and conviction. But I nothing but respect for you women. When I think about this issue, this isn't gay versus straight. This is sanity versus insanity.